Well, my son Kent is now 7 years gluten-free. He's actually gluten, dairy, and soy-free, which is why all my products can be all of those. Most of the time they're not dairy-free, if there's obviously cheese on it or something. And people just started knocking on my door and saying, I have a pita that doesn't really exist anywhere else. And they just started knocking on my door and saying, I hear you make gluten-free stuff, can I buy it? Can I buy it? So it just kind of progressed, and people just kept saying, you should open a bakery, you should open a bakery. So we've been open for about 6 months now. So if you can imagine, 7 years ago, there was nothing. And what you did find was not really very tasty. So I have this 3-year-old that I didn't want him to feel like he was not eating the same food that everybody else was eating, and or food that tasted like what a 3-year-old wants. To be honest, that's what we all want. So my goal for this business has been a very solid foundation of it is to have food that tastes as close to traditional foods as possible. I'm also in real estate, so I kind of was thinking, first I thought, can I do it out of my house? But you kind of can't. And the, like I say, the pitas, I was starting to sort of get them into the shawarma places. Amazing in the mall has them. They were one of my first customers. And, I was thinking, can I do it out of my house? I called the health unit and said, is there any way that I can have, but you kind of can't. So, but the people just kept knocking. So I just kept my eye peeled for on the real estate front, maybe some units or some places where it would be easy to sort of pop into, and I found one. Ovens were all hooked up, and ovens were for sale too, and basically it was just move in and do it. So to me it was a no-brainer, really, ultimately where we ended up. Me being a foodie, I knew I didn't just want to do bread and buns. And so pitas, again, are something that people can't find, that people like. It's kind of like a wrap sandwich, or like I say, the shawarma. But then, there's the focaccias with the olives and the feta, and then every time I go have something or see something on a menu in a restaurant or something, especially with all the shawarma places, I said, Lebanese spinach pies, why not? So we started doing that. So in addition to the breads and breadsticks and buns and pizza crusts, we have a special every day. We did pierogies the other day. We're probably going to have a daily special set every day. Today's Greek spinach pies, Lebanese spinach pies, pizza pockets, those kinds of things. So a lot of handy stuff that is handmade, no preservatives, no artificials, and fresh and handy, so people that are gluten-free and dairy-free for that matter can have a pizza pocket like everybody else. Say, I got to bring something for lunch on my way to work, kind of a thing. So the convenience of it too. I wanted to